Sometimes I will do protein shake for lunch.
Okay.
And then have a meal for dinner with my wife.
Yeah.
And all through that time, only drinking water and black coffee.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had cream or soda.
Oh, wow. That's big.
Yeah. So, and then exercising every day.
Good for you.
So, because I was getting to a point where it's like, okay, we got a problem. I physically have never seen 200 on a scale.
Okay.
I've never seen it in my whole life.
I haven't in a long time.
Well, you're on the other side. You're on the other side
of that.
I've never
200, I would be thrilled.
This is the Gray Hair and Daycare Podcast, with a combined age of 111 years and a combined IQ right in that same range. Your hosts, Frank Sirio and Carlo Russo.
Welcome back to episode 32, part 2. So we have a few stories that we didn't have time to get into last week.
So we're back to finish up the job and get you all caught up.
So here is the rest of episode 32. Now we're going to move on to Check Please.
Ding, ding, ding. Check please.
So now it's been since August 20th, and today is what? Like the 22nd or 23rd?
23rd, I think today is.
So it's been 2 months, but not really any major purchases.
Okay.
So
Just
mostly
tomatoes.
just, we're not counting food. I don't think that's fair.
No, we weren't.
So no food, but there was a carrying case. We're planning some travel. So we've talked about the
cruise.
We talked about the cruise, and to bring her stroller, there's a case. We got a case made by the Up a Baby people for the stroller. Okay. Because then they warranty it if the stroller gets hurt in a carry-on.
So you're talking about like when
when you put it in
and all that good stuff.
Yeah. So there was that.
That's a purchase.
But that's about the only major purchase.
And we were at
last time we were at $7,537 $7,537 so far. Best investment I ever made.
75.
That was 2 months ago. And she has not. Now, interestingly enough, with all the food, it has slowed up on some of the poopy diapers. She'll go a couple days sometimes without she's always,
All right, I'm going to say 75, 81.90.
This is the closest you've ever been. That's fantastic. 82.63.
Wow.
$70.
Wow.
Yeah, that was excellent. $8,263.
Wow.
You're getting better and better.
I'm proud.
You're tracking closer and closer. That's good. It has not been, it hasn't been bad.
That's good money though.
Yeah.
That's good money.
Well, $700 over a couple months.
No. I'm talking about the whole money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good money. When you get to see it.
Oh yeah, when it starts. It's going to keep.
That's real money.
Oh yeah, and I'm not always 100% convinced that Kelly is accounting for everything.
Right.
Because I see things and I'm like, I don't remember this on our
that's
check.
Not on the check.
Yeah,
please.
It's like, oh, what's that? It's just from a Montessori toy. Okay. Yeah.
So we're probably closer to 10 grand.
We're at least. I think we're definitely closer to 9 than 8.
All right.
But still, that's it. So that was it. Check please. We're tracking. I wonder. Do you think we're going to hit 10 grand before the end of the year? Well,
702 months. That's not really.
Not
really. You wouldn't. How many more months we got?
We only got the
2
rest.
more months.
2.5 months.
So if you go an average, you're not going to hit it.
Yeah, but I guess
Christmas. But what do we can count for Christmas?
I don't know if we can count Christmas presents.
So gifts or not? This is just stuff that you need to.
This is just keeping her
Christmas
alive
is gifts.
stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I would feel bad.
I think you're going to come short. If it's not about,
I think you're. I think I'll be surprised if we get to.
It's going to come short.
If we keep Christmas out of it. Because
even if you go up to a grand in the next 2 months, it's still short.
Yeah. I think we're probably going to be under 10 grand.
Let's try.
But we'll definitely hit 10 grand by her birthday.
Oh yeah,
that's another 3 months.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Oh my God, birthday!
Can you imagine?
Oh, it's
fun.
We were just talking about not only the birth and baptisms and.
Yep.
Whatever.
It is. Yeah. Well, we'll talk. We'll talk about that because stuff coming up too. Actually. So that is check please. And now something we have not done in a long time. Like probably 4 months.
What is that?
And it's not. We haven't made a lot. It's not good.
Let's get into it.
The Diaper Diet.
Diaper Diet. Now remind me of Diaper Diet.
The Diaper Diet was
I remember.
Somebody was going up. Kelly was starting to gain weight for the baby. I was trying to lose more weight than her.
I forgot about this.
And then when she lost again, so the goal was like take whatever she gained plus whatever she lost when she lost it, and I would try to lose more than that because I have a lot of weight to lose. So far, last time we did this, there was a 29.8 pound gap, meaning she had gained and lost 29.8 pounds more than I had been able to lose. But now it's been a couple months.
Sure.
Up and down. I have gotten back on until I got this cold that you can probably still hear in my voice. Mm-hmm. I was on a really good rhythm.
Sure.
Working out in the morning, getting some resistance training 2-3 times a week. And I was back on it. Well, I was, starting to lose a little bit. But
There's always a but.
Where do you think we are at this point? I will tell you this. Both Kelly and I went up a little.
So the number was 29.
So she was 29.8 pounds ahead of me.
She is now 27 pounds
ahead. 25.6.
She gained.
So there's about I think there's like a 4 or 5 pounds up. I was up 1. So that's
the bag of cookies probably explains a little.
It is. It's like I live from a dietary standpoint. It's like I live with a different woman now.
That's so funny.
Because she was never.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember even.
Didn't care
when we go out to dinner and desserts and stuff. We would have to kind of like.
No.
She would have to fake it so we could get some.
Yeah, like it was always like, oh, what do you want me to get? And you can have it.
Yeah.
No, look, we all did. I used to do this all the time when I worked in retail, and you work late.
Yeah.
You eat to stay awake.
Sure.
And she is not still getting the amount of sleep that she used to. And she comes home from work. She's right into it with the baby, doing everything. Baby starts her nightly routine at like 7:30. It's 9:30, 9 o'clock by the time she's all settled and in bed. Then she's doing stuff that she needs to do for the next day for work. So she's tired, and then she's got to do. Sometimes she has to do some work.
So get some easy energy.
She'll have
boom, boom, boom.
She'll have a cookie or this or that.
I'm down 20 plus.
Good for you.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yeah. I went back to where me and you were doing many years ago, the intermittent fasting.
Okay, so what do you do?
I do the 12 to 8 window of eating.
So you only
16 hours of not eating.
Okay, so 12 to 8 you eat.
Yep.
And that's it.
And I generally don't start at 12, and I generally stop eating before 8.
Okay, so it's tight.
It's very tight.
That's good for you.
And I've been doing.
See, when I did that, the problem was I would pack all 3 meals into that 8 hours.
No, I eliminate.
Okay, noon, breakfast.
I actually eliminated meals.
Right.
I only do 2. Sometimes I will do protein shake for lunch.
Okay.
And then have a meal for dinner with my wife.
Yeah.
And all through that time, only drinking water and black coffee.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had cream or soda.
Oh, wow. That's big.
Yeah. So, and then exercising every day.
Good for you.
So, because I was getting to a point where it's like, okay, we got a problem. I physically have never seen 200 on a scale.
Okay.
I've never seen it in my whole life.
I haven't in a long time.
Well, you're on the other side. You're on the other side
of that.
I've never
200, I would be thrilled.
I've never seen 200 on my scale.
Yep.
It's always been in the hundreds as long as right now.
Yep.
I know I was over 200.
Right.
Because my body was telling me.
Yeah. But you waited to weigh yourself.
I waited 2 weeks
to see it, to look.
I waited 2 weeks.
And you were at.
And I was at 190 something. So I know I was at 200.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my body told me I was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I would get tired doing this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm hitting the 20-pound.
Good for you. And since when did you?
I started it 2 weeks into July.
Okay.
The only time I took off, which I really didn't take off, I still try to do, don't eat after 8.
Yeah.
And I really controlled myself, was the cruise.
Yep. Yeah, that's hard.
The only thing I gained, the only thing I put back was I would eat breakfast, but I ate it sensible.
Yeah.
Egg whites, all that. You know, I didn't.
Something healthy.
I wasn't eating bacon, cheeseburgers. I wasn't doing that
Eggs
stuff.
Benedict.
I was eating my dinner at the cruise.
Yeah.
That was my last meal. We had dinner at 6 o'clock.
Right.
Whenever that ended, that was the last time I ate.
There you go.
So if it ended at 7 and 7:15,
no snacks.
45, nothing till the next day for breakfast.
Right.
So I kept that going because, come on, I'm on a cruise. I'm not going to give up everything.
No.
I just was smarter. I wasn't drinking as much.
Yep.
So that was the week there, and then nothing, no breaks up to this point.
Good for you.
So
good job. So that was our diaper diet. We lost a little ground. I lost a little. Mm-hmm. I think that by the next time we do this, my goal is to pick up another 5 pounds on her.
Okay.
But that could be hard because I know.
Going back to fasting, or you got something different?
I think I'm going to do the Monday through Friday. That stuff, mm-hmm. and then getting on the treadmill. I was doing basically 10 minutes on the bike and some stretching every morning, then a half hour on the treadmill later in the day, and then 3 days a week doing some kind of weights.
Yeah.
And I feel really good when I can get that all in.
Like right now, the energy I have, bro.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, you should probably feel a big difference.
I'm running up and down. I mean, I'm doing 2-hour workouts.
Good for you.
It's crazy.
That's awesome. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So that is the diaper diet.
Don't miss any of the fun. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
And now we move on to the Silver Fox Mailbox. So, Silver Fox Mailbox, we had some interesting ones.
Yeah.
Again, for a little while, we had a dry spell. There weren't as many aggressive former Nigerian princes trying to become our podcast producers.
That's true.
But they have started to come around, sniffing around again.
They're back again.
They're back, so we get a lot of that. We had a lot of happy birthday wishes with our birthdays in September, which was very nice. So thank you for the birthday wishes.
Thank you.
Surprisingly, though, I'm a little disappointed. I'm going to share with you that I made a point of asking for baby proofing.
The house?
Tips from you lovely viewers and listeners, and really only got from one person.
Really?
A friend of the podcast, Lori, was talking about hers was a message of moderation. She's like, yeah, put some bumpers on the hearth and the hard edge of the coffee table, but she was basically a lot of not mean or loud, but just some very direct, no ma'am, kind of, if she's reaching for something.
Oh, gotcha.
Kind of redirecting and coaching her through it so she learns there are things I can touch and there are things I can't touch.
All right.
Now, that could work. I know it hasn't worked with the dogs.
I was just going to say my cat needs some of that lesson because we have rubber bands everywhere.
Rubber bands?
Holding up, yeah, because he gets in the cabins.
Oh,
he just walks in there and just chills.
That's
like, hey,
funny.
This is my new house.
That's it. So there is, again, challenge any other tips that you have, because I am looking now and she's already like, if I'm holding her, I'm in the kitchen, I'll look away and I'll look back and she's got the cabinet open.
Yeah. And that gets scary when they start reaching stuff.
Yeah. Cause she's going for it.
Yeah.
She's going for the remote. She's going for the phone. All that stuff. So
please write us in some comments. Yeah,
any suggestions. It's going to be helpful because we're very soon going to be at that point.
But yeah, so I don't remember what we did. It was so long ago. But I just celebrated my son Nick's 19th birthday the other day.
That's right. So you went to Brockport? I
went to his college, SUNY Brockport. I have not seen his dorm yet because when they moved in, I was on the road. We got to see his dorm.
Is he in with a roommate?
He has a roommate. They have like a suite, so they have the common area where they have the TV and couch.
Yep.
Where they all hang, and then they have their own bathroom, so they're not sharing it with the hall.
Yep.
And then they have their room that is shared with his best friend.
Nice.
So I got to see that, and that was cool. I was like, God, college does not look like this when we were. Our dorms, people were 3 to a dorm room. on top of each other.
Yep.
Then we went to dinner, and then we took a little walk on campus. Then we headed back home, but it was nice. We got to spend.
You feel like he's adjusting to college life well?
Yeah. So he's got it down. He's got his friends and all that. Yeah. But I did ask him as we were walking through campus. I said, "Do you see yourself here 4 years?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "I don't think so."
No.
Not because I don't. He goes, I just. One part of it goes, I'm trying to imagine this in the winter, which is going to be really bad.
Yeah.
I would love to be in like school in Florida or something like that. And we've always said to him, he should go to Florida because we have family there.
Yeah.
So who knows? I mean, it's not because he's not adjusting to it. I think it's like, I don't know, 4 years in the same place.
Yeah.
I'd rather be somewhere where I'm going to enjoy the campus all year round. And so we'll see. But he's doing good. He's doing good in
That's
class.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah. So 19, it goes fast.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. So there was that, but we had lots of other stuff. So after the last time we recorded, we had Uncle David and Auntie Gabe coming to visit.
Over. Yeah.
So they came out. It was really nice.
Yeah.
They came out on the train, picked them up at the train station. We decided we were going to take a drive. We drove out to Skinny Atlas.
Oh, nice.
We went to the Sherwood Inn. You ever go there?
Oh, I have not, but I know a lot about it.
Nice place. Had a nice lunch there.
Brunches or lunches or dinner.
Yeah. They have the whole front of the place is kind of facing the lake across the street. You can go in there and nice, real nice place. Mm-hmm. They had not been there. Walked around in the village a little bit.
You had nice weather?
It was a beautiful day. Beautiful little town.
Yep.
So that was a very nice visit, and they planned on. We were talking about plans for the holiday.
Oh.
And they're going to come for Christmas.
Nice.
So I'm very excited for that. So I think we may have
your party getting bigger.
It'll be at the very least it'll be us. And my sister and brother-in-law, David and Gabe. I think maybe Kelly's sister as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So we'll see.
Wow.
It might be a bigger group, which will be nice. I've had to address. I think my sister wasn't sure I was serious when I was saying before the baby was born that there will be no more holidays anywhere but here.
Right.
And that came up, and she's like, so if you're going to do Christmas, then we'll do Thanksgiving. I'm like, no. So she's trying to convince me to let her cook and bring the food here. I'm like, I like to do it. Yeah. I love making holiday dinners.
This is what you dreamt of.
Yeah.
Having a family. Yeah. Having the holiday, right? I mean, that's what we wanted.
I want all those. I want those memories.
I want to be home. Honestly, the older I'm getting.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it's nice to. I want to wake up and know that I don't have to go anywhere. Yeah. I want to enjoy the evening. Yeah. I want to the smell. I want that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
We've been running around. Oh my God, being married for this long, and then kids.
You're probably always I'm always
running around and this and that. And then as they got older, and we said, let's do something at home. And I remember the ones we do at home, and I feel so relaxed, knowing I don't have to go anywhere. The weather can be what it is. It just,
You don't have to think about it.
Yeah, it's so much better. Especially when you have young
and if
kids.
If you got to do a little cooking to make that happen, I'm happy to do it.
I'm not afraid of, we're not afraid of cooking. So.
That's right. So we had Dave and Gabe come to visit. We picked some apples. We had our trees. So we have Granny Smith apple trees, and we had a bunch to pick. So we were out there, and Kelly put out a little blanket and sat little baby Josie there under the tree, and we were walking around working apples. At one point, I did. So we have this thing. It's like 10 feet long pole with a little canvas sack and a clipper on the end.
It falls into the
so you can get up under the apple that's too high to reach and clip it with a trigger, and it clips it and plops into the bag.
Nobody gets hurt.
And I see, and Kelly's about to do this right above
the
baby's head. I'm like, hold on. And I'm like, you're maybe work over there. Oh, okay. So that was kind of funny. You needed, right? But my sister ended up coming over and kind of hanging out with the baby while we were picking apples. So we got a lot of apples. We got to process. Well, maybe like two or three 5-gallon buckets.
Now, do you do apple cakes and pies and all that stuff? Or what do you do with that?
What Kelly has usually done is we peel them, core them, she slices them up, and we freeze them.
Okay.
And then she uses them for whatever, pies or that stuff. So right now we gotta get to work on it because it takes a little work.
Yeah,
it is. But
surprised you don't have that machine that goes.
We have a little crank thing to peel it. Yeah. But then you still got a cord.
Time,
yeah. So we'll see. So we did that. We did pick some apples. We had our last time out on the boat.
I saw the boat when I drove up.
Yep, it's in the driveway now.
In the driveway.
I got a lot of work to do to get it ready for the cruel.
And you're storing it here now, though. You don't have to worry about.
Yep. I'm going to winterize it and just park it over by the solar panels, and that'll be it. So that's why when you came in, you're like, there's like a display of oil and gear
that's what it was?
lube.
Okay,
that's all the stuff I'm going to need to winterize the boat.
Gotcha.
So there's that. We have realized that some of her, I think we talked about like when Paula and Avi had come over for dinner, how she was really hamming it up. Mm-hmm. She loves to do that now. And
there's no crying when they walk in?
No.
On both of them.
But, well.
Avi? Yeah. He makes me cry.
Yeah, it's true.
How's he get away with that?
She's a little more tentative with him, but she sees my sister
often,
pretty frequently. Okay. So yeah, none of that. But where the hamming it up though, I think we may be at the point where that could start to become a problem because so at church we ended up at one point. I think it was a Sunday that I didn't have volunteer duty for anything. So I had, we sat in a different place. So there was a family with with maybe a year and a half old behind us. And then 5 women kind of in the pew in front of us.
Okay.
And they're all paying attention. So she picks up on that. And then it's she's putting on a show.
Wow.
Through Matt, she's looking, leaning, trying to get people's attention. And it's okay, we may be creating a monster.
Wow.
We're going to have to, but it's funny because as soon as Mass ends, everybody just turns around oh my God.
Oh my God, what a beautiful baby.
Yeah, it's always nice. But yeah, so we're going to have to manage her stage.
Or she's just a little ham.
She could be. I think
hamburger.
She will be. Yeah. So she's going to have a commanding stage presence. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'll bring her on the road with me.
That's right. Well, I'm all for it.
Oh my God, we'll be sold out in minutes.
That'll be it. So, yep. So she was hamming it up at church. We do have coming up, obviously in another week, it's going to be Halloween.
Yeah.
So we have a family Halloween costumes picked out.
Ooh.
So for many, I
want to see not video, photos.
I think it's funny because where we live,
personal photos.
We don't get trick or treaters because we're kind of in the country.
Yeah,
it'd be
it would take you a week to get to your door.
Half a mile for a kid to get to our house. So there won't be any. So we're probably going to go to Paul and Avi.
Sure, neighborhood.
Maybe we might stop. You guys give out candy.
We're going to run away.
Are you gonna?
Trina and I just mentioned this 2 days ago.
I thought we might surprise you
because we're we have no kids at the house,
right?
And we used to love, even when they were older, we would sit outside, and we would give it.
Hand out.
No one's there,
right?
So we're do you just want to go out to dinner? Yeah, okay.
That's it. Well,
I'll let you know though.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll go to dinner with you, and then
that'll be fun.
And then go trick or treat.
The baby will just cry the whole time. Just love it. Maybe if I put a mask on, it won't remember that it's me.
We're gonna work this out. Don't worry about this. But no, so I think we were talking about different things we could do, and we wanted to come up with that. So we decided to do Star Trek.
Star Trek.
So we found the baby has.
Oh my God.
So I'm a very big.
Yes.
Both Kelly and I are Star Trek fans. That's actually something that we talked about on our very first date.
And now he's showing you the picture of what he built, the model of the
Enterprise.
Show the Enterprise right now.
Yeah, that was an interesting project. I have a 1/350th scale.
That's so cool.
Original series Enterprise. But so I'm an original series fan. Kelly is more of a Next Generation fan.
Really? Okay.
Well, she grew up. That was on when
I forget how younger she is.
She's actually watched more of it in totality than I have because I didn't get into all the other series, but she did. So she's watched all of it.
Okay.
And I haven't, and she thinks that makes her more of a fan. I said, I am much more of a fan because I had to live for years with no new Star Trek.
That's right. We just had
because it was canceled before I was born.
Yeah, we
and it was
just had
reruns.
Yeah.
Until Next Generation
so
came
you
along.
like something that we didn't even exist when we were growing up.
Right.
She got to see the real life Next Generation happening.
Yeah, she got to see it as it was all that stuff. So, but we decided. We found online there for the baby. She has a Command Gold onesie. So it's the color of the captain.
Oh my God.
So she has a onesie with her little Star Trek insignia. And then I have one that matches her. And then on the original series, blue was for sciences. So Kelly will be in a blue. So she has the blue tunic.
Nice.
I have the Command Gold with the baby. And then
black pants.
And we might do that.
Right?
Or that's typically was the black pants.
Yeah.
And then since we want to include the dogs too, they make neckerchiefs for the dogs. And for those of you who are fans of the original series, there were always a couple guys in red shirts that died before the first commercial.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they have red neckerchiefs.
Aww.
with the little. So
they're goners.
There's security. And then we have that, so we're gonna do that for her first.
That is so cute.
It'll be fun. At the very least, we'll make an appearance over at Paul and Avi's because they give out candy in their neighborhood.
It's funny because at one point, not that my neighborhood is still a traditional neighborhood, but for some reason we were not getting a lot of people, or there was
really. You think in your neighborhood?
Yeah,
you'd get
something was going on, and we at the time we're like, you know what? Let's go to my brother's neighborhood because my nephew and nieces were still old enough where they wanted to hang out with their younger cousins, even if they're, and they would, when you're like 15, 16, you still put something on and pretend you're too cool, but you'll walk with us.
Right.
That's what they were doing. So it ended up being like we'll bring pizza, they'll make pasta, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We'll have dinner, then we go trick-or-treat. So for the last, I think, 5 years of our trick-or-treating, it was at my brother's neighborhood.
Right.
Yeah.
No, we used to, in the old neighborhood where I was, I would get 300 kids every year. It was crazy.
Oh, your old house. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because they would they would come in from other neighborhoods.
We never had that.
Minivan pull up at the end of the cul-de-sac. They'd get out like paratroopers, work the block, and then get in and go. We would get a lot.
We have less and less every year.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I think everybody complains.
There's fewer and fewer because people are afraid. It's too bad. Our church is doing. Sacred Heart does this thing called Trunk or Treat. And apparently,
parking lot.
They have it up at a parking lot up in at Divine Mercy, and you're supposed to decorate your trunk with a biblical theme.
Oh, God.
It can be scary Halloween stuff, but it has to be a biblical theme. So you can do like Jonah and the whale or whatever. But they're doing that, and I thought that was cute.
That's cute
for people to feel safe and.
I mean, for a long time when my kids were in the midst, they were the right age of. It was all about the malls.
That's right.
People were just going to the mall.
We still do that with Five Wits.
Yeah.
They do.
That was it was the safety part.
Yeah.
And where we live, the weather part.
Yeah, the weather. Because you never want to have to put
your snowing, raining, or whatever.
All the always elements. You have to wear your costume over your winter jacket.
Didn't really. Yeah.
It was no fun.
So the mall was huge.
Yeah.
For that 10-year span when my kids were really into it.
Yeah, no, there's a,
Makes sense,
the malls work. Yeah,
Makes sense.
It is. But so we'll see. We're looking forward
That'll be fun. Can't wait to see the photo.
We're looking forward to Halloween, maybe doing some decorating around the house for that stuff. Yeah, and then the other thing, getting ready for, as we get closer to Christmas, we went to Home Depot the other day, and they've got all their Christmas stuff already out.
Of course, yeah.
And they have all the animatronic big things, and we brought her over to the big animatronic Mickey Mouse. And it's pretty cool. It's like you hit the button and it talks. And
you got to get her used to Mickey Mouse.
That's what we were thinking. It was let's see if she freaks out.
You got to have that.
And she was she seemed to like Minnie more than Mickey, but she liked Mickey. Anytime you take her to a store, especially now that we got the pink cloud, the Ikopuka thing, we just bring that with us everywhere and pop her in the cart, and it's fun.
It's crazy how because they're looking at this stuff for the first time, all this new stuff.
Yeah, everything's new. Yep.
Speaking about Disney.
Yes.
Is she training?
Well, again,
I know she's not at the right.
Yeah, she's got a lot of work to do between now.
She's reverse. Remember you said
she could go backwards.
She could go backwards.
Yep. So we'll see. I'm going to give her right till 30 days.
When is it happening? I
think it's December 8th.
Oh, that's creeping up.
Oh yeah. So by like the end of the first week of November,
she's got to be.
You're going to hear the trumpet in the back. Da, 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 da. You're going to hear it going, and that'll be it. I'll be there wearing
Come on, Josie. Crap out.
Doing my
lightning and whatever.
Doing my Mick impersonation.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
Cut me, Dad.
Cut me, Dad. So we'll see. Hopefully she will be. I'm sure she's going to be fully prepared for that. But
that's nice. You got a cruise coming up. Cruises are so awesome. I know you've always mentioned it to me, and you went on many.
Yeah. And
I just did my second one my whole life, and I just realized, God, they're so good.
It is what I wish. It's funny because I'm just at the point now where we've been on every cruise we've been on with me and Kelly has been a Disney cruise.
Yes.
And this is the first time we'll actually have a child
with creeps.
us. But I'm also at the point where I look at the stuff and cruises are awesome, and Disney cruises are really awesome. And then when you have a kid, it's the best possible situation. Right? But they're so much more expensive.
Oh, yeah.
It's literally like we could do 2 celebrity cruises.
Absolutely.
For the cost of a Disney cruise.
Because I think what we pay for ours is triple what if I had told you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, it's like this cruise for the 3 of us is like, and we're not going at a crazy time. We're going to in the first week of December.
Yeah.
Normally we usually go like in the beginning of February, but yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, they're a lot of money.
And yeah, it is, but it's worth it. So we're going to do we're going to do some practice travel overnight.
Oh yeah.
Just because we don't want the very first time to
be a big one,
high stakes.
Sure.
So we're gonna try to be ready.
Nowhere to go if she doesn't like it.
Yeah. Like okay,
we're here.
We're gonna need Tinker.
SOS.
We're gonna need Tinkerbell at cabin 8523.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Peter Pan, fly us away.
But we did just get in the mail. They send you the bag tags, and then it's nice because they basically. Once you get to the airport,
take everything.
They take everything and it just shows up at your cabin. It's nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, but we'll see. And this is going to be nice too because this will be the second cruise now with David and Gabe because they went with us to. They had gone on the Alaskan cruise we went on last year with us, and they'll be with us as well. So we are looking forward to that.
Yeah,
and very much looking forward to Christmas now. Like now I can start. I'm planning the menu, figuring out what I'm going to do. For that, I think I'm going to do Brajol.
Really?
Brajol and maybe we loved the manicotti you brought over so much. Maybe manicotti, definitely a Brajol, but then some other filled pasta, maybe shells or manicotti.
All right.
Yeah, so we'll see. But I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, my wife is still talking about that. The meal I brought over.
It was delicious.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I
tried again. I'll probably screw it up.
I said to Kelly, I'm like, I got to ask Carlo for that recipe. She's like, you think he used a recipe? I'm like,
I didn't. I made all of that up. Yeah.
But it was excellent. It was really, really good.
Yeah. That's why I said I will never make that again the same way.
It was fantastic. Really good. But anyway, so that kind of brings
holidays are fun. Yeah, the holidays are fun, man. Especially right now. I mean,
nothing like it.
Everything's going to be new first. The baby's first thing. We get to do
certain new
yeah.
So we do our tradition with the Christmas trees. We go buy a bulb tree, and then we plant it in the spring. So this will be the first time she'll get to go with us to pick the tree out over at Hafner's, which will be fun.
Now, I mean, not to push anything, as we're talking about, I wish we could freeze frame life for a moment, but think of the delight next year when when you actually have.
Oh yeah,
somebody that knows what you're doing, and
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You know what it means, like when Halloween really means something.
Yeah,
to a kid.
Yeah, when they get excited.
You know what I mean? It's like this will be okay. Yeah. This will be fine.
Oh yeah,
you're dressing her up.
This will be fun for us. This is basically, I look at it as this is a dress rehearsal. Dress rehearsal, right?
And then one after that, and then one after that is going to be so like, oh my God, their whole day is about Halloween, and yeah.
Yep, that'll be fun.
Or Christmas or whatever.
No, it's fine. I did just put up one of the things for Christmas. I love doing the Christmas lights, and I'm really excited to do the Christmas lights this year because she's always very focused on lights and
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So I'm hoping she's gonna have fun. I just put up a flagpole. And
the actual flat pole
I decided in reaction to some of the political stuff that's happening that I'm going to put up a flag. Right. Yeah. I think that's nice. I've always wanted to do that, and we didn't have one. We
talked about this before. The idea that everybody should have the American flag flying over their head, their house. Yeah. That's what I dreamt about.
Yeah.
My whole life.
Yeah. Right.
Right. I mean, that's what I wanted. My whole life is now like.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
So you put the pole.
But one of the things that's cool is you can get those Christmas tree flagpole lights. So basically it turns the flagpole into a giant Christmas tree of lights.
Oh my Lord.
And I've been looking at those, and some of them are really cool.
You will have it.
I will.
I
will have it.
Frank.
That's it.
If he mentions it, he'll build it or buy it or make it or
you'll be driving past that thing soon enough. But anyway, well, thank you again for making it to the end.
This was fun.
I'm glad we were able to get all caught up.
Yeah.
Hopefully we will be able to record with a little bit less to talk about next time, but and do it a little sooner. But thank you for sticking with us, and we will see you next time.
Well, folks, that's another episode of the Gray Hair and Daycare podcast in the books. Thanks very much for tuning in and spending this time with us. We hope it was fun. If you enjoyed this week's descent into the madness of dadness, be sure to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss any of our future adventures. And while you're at it, give us a like and share the cast with your friends on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Carrier Pigeon, whatever you crazy kids are using. Have any hilarious parenting stories of your own? Questions about navigating fatherhood later in life, or even when normal people do it? Email us at ghdc.podcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to bed.